Oh, goodness gracious me. Talking about this girl just makes me want to facepalm super hard in my personal opinion. At least, like, certain aspects of it, though. But, you guys are going to learn who Sophie Rain is today. For those who don't know who Sophie Rain is, I've never heard of this person in my life. Oh, get ready. Get ready. There's no reason we need to know who that is. Trust me. You guys are going to facepalm a lot, to be honest. So, take a listen to this.
Sophie Rain says she was barely surviving before she joined OF because she was only making, and I quote, $20,000 a month. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. You see, this is why I understand why people.
So she was making 20K a month. And she said she was, quote unquote, barely surviving. Okay.
People are so depressed nowadays. You know what? Before I go any further, let me just play the clip, man.
I'm telling you, the turning point was the Spider-Man video. I was like barely getting by. I think when I started OnlyFans, I was making like $20,000 a month.
That's not bad.
And it's not bad at all. Like I quit. I got fired from my job because they found out I was doing OnlyFans.
Barely getting by with 20K.
I was like, you know what? I'm good. Well, compared to
the guys were pretty much laughing or so at her, basically. Wow, you make 20K a month or so and you're barely surviving? Crazy, isn't it, huh? Kind of wild to be hearing that specifically. Imagine being able to earn 20K a month and just literally the words that you regurgitate out is saying, I'm barely living on 20K.
What I'm making now.
Yeah.
I just gotta say, this bitch is so fucking out of touch. And she's dead serious. Like, she's talking in this interview with, what's his name from Full Send?
Imagine
Kyle, I haven't
living
seen the
20K a
videos in
month?
so long, but how the can you say I was barely getting by on $20,000 and I got fired from my job because they found out I was doing OnlyFans? Kyle then says, you know, laughing as well, you barely got by on 20K. And then she says, well, in comparison to what I'm making now, which is she's probably making millions per month. But it's just like, these people are so out of touch to the point to where it almost feels like they're intentionally rage baiting. Like, this is a joke, right? Until you finally realize that, no, they actually are dead serious. And this is why in my last
I used to think, right? I used to think these people were trolling, right? But I've been on the internet for quite some time. This is literally how some people actually think. This is how how they live, and this is how they talk at the same time. These are literally legit human people, and how their thought process are in living their life.
About Piper Raquel, you know, making $1 million in under an hour, hopping on OnlyFans on the first day of January 2026, and reportedly making like close to $3 million in under 24 hours. I say this is ruining the economy in multiple ways. This is ruining the financial economy, right? Dollars, productivity, and all that. In a lot of ways, this is ruining the dating economy. This is for sure.
I think this is just ruining. It's not ruining the economy. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what proof you have for that specifically. I think this is more ruining the young minds or so in general. Like, you know, instead of just literally just, you know, going on the hub, typing in, you know, whatever or so and watching it, they rather pay a girl or so to do, you know, to say like whisper their names or do some other extravagant shenanigans, you know. And I thought Neuro-sama made bank yesterday. I hate modern society. It's the gooners. It's literally just the gooners that are literally just paying for these girls. Like, these are the girls that's it's that cute girl that you see at the barista, or the cute girl that you see at some like coffee shop or something or whatever. So they're not there anymore. They're here making, you know, OnlyFans stuff. But unfortunately, these women are ruining their lives because they want to get that quick buck or so immediately. And 9 times out of 10, a lot of the guys aren't gonna really date you when they find out that you do OnlyFans. You showed your naked body. You do some provocative stuff online to thousands and millions of men. It's like, no, they don't want to, you know, they don't want to do that, you know. So
or OnlyFans, and the ability for people to see that you can make a fuck ton of money online will affect relationships. I mean, hell, if you saw the data in my last video, most of the subscribers on OnlyFans are literally married men. They're the ones.
Oh my. Oh my. That is crazy. 90% of married guys are subscribing to OnlyFans. If I see my husband ever doing that, just letting you know, I'm gonna do a fucking fatality on his ass. Mortal Kombat fatality. That's all I gotta say. That's all where I'm gonna leave it at, to be honest. I'm gonna do a Mortal Kombat fatality on him. If I find out that he is doing that, it would be he's not gonna live, to be honest. These have to be self-report numbers. You could get this information, you know that, right? From the actual, place itself, 90% of men on the platform are married. Not 90% of men that are married are on the platform. I don't know, man.
Funding the website. And 3, it's just like, damn, what the how out of touch do you have to be to say making $20K per month, $240,000 per year before taxes is barely making it. This just goes to show you the lifestyle that a lot of these girls, online social media content creators, are living. Like, they genuinely don't know how to budget, and they just spend way too much money. Handbags, eating out.
These girls are young and they become rich super fast, and their ego gets inflated, and they don't know how to live life the way how life is supposed to be. These are literally just babies. To me, these are babies. Every single one of these girls are babies. And to me, in my personal opinion, they're not attractive, any one of them. None of them are attractive to me. Nope. As much as someone who literally straight up leans both sides, like I'll date a girl, when it happens, and then I'll date a guy when it happens, right? They're ugly. Why do I say they're ugly? Personality-wise.
All the time, clubbing, partying, nails,
you could be pretty
hair,
on the outside,
esthetician,
but it doesn't hide what's on the inside.
Living this life of abundance where they're just like, they make the money, they spend the money, and it's just like they're broke at the end of all of it. And of course, people are saying $20,000 a month is regarded as suffering now. Brittany Venti said she was a hobo. Well, that's funny. $20K a month can feed my family for a year. I mean, in groceries, unironically, yeah, you can literally buy the best quality food for a whole family, organic, for a year off of 20.
I can buy literally a 10K VTuber model. I can literally do that. And I will still have money to help pay my mom the rent for the entire year. And I'll still have money left over to do, I don't know, I don't know. But I can do a 10K model if I want to. Am I gonna do it? Fuck no. But I could do it though with that kind of money, I'd be like, well, to be honest, it would probably be like I don't know how much a model costs now, a VTuber model costs now these days. It just kind of really depends what you get or so. Let's say, for example, insert certain amount or so. I would probably redo everything. I would literally do a grand amazing during of a 1.0 VTuber, debut with a full animation, probably a song cover, and then fucking new panels, new layout, new stingers, new this, new that, new everything. Basically a total makeover, And that's probably what I would do, to be honest,
Yeah, with likely a little more money left over. One guy says she's going to be broke eventually. She can't keep this up forever. I respect a guy that grinds and makes 20K a month because it's hard.
Yeah.
But zero respect for these OF thoughts.
That makes sense.
Here we have this interesting comment from someone saying, my first month on Playboy, I made 15K. I blew it on stupid ass shit. You gotta let her grow up, man. It's part of the process if that frontal lobe isn't developed.
Yeah, but the whole point of you teaching your kid or so about the value of $1 or the value of a quarter, for me it's a value of a quarter, is to teach them that you need to save up, and things are going to be hardship. But if they don't learn this stuff at an early age, they're just gonna be poor almost immediately if they're just fucking spending it willy-nilly on everything, you know? They're gonna be poor, they're gonna be broke, they're gonna be living on the streets, they're not gonna have enough money to pay the rent. Plus, also at the same time, OnlyFans is only a temporary job, because the moment once you hit that specific age and you start aging like milk, especially if these girls start drinking and partying and all this other stuff, not really taking care of themselves and nothing like that, they're gonna look ugly. That's all I gotta say, you know?
The whole frontal lobe thing is overblown and highly exaggerated and taken out of context from the scientific literature that normies don't understand. The study only went up to 24 to 25 for the participants in the study for this frontal lobe development. So the science, just to clarify, didn't specifically say your frontal lobe is fully developed at 24. Yeah. In fact, your frontal lobe and other parts of your brain never stop developing or changing. That's called neuroplasticity. I just hate seeing that online all the time. Like, people just, they parrot shit that they don't even understand scientifically. Second of all, what is she, like 23, 24? She's a grown-ass woman at this point in time. What are we talking about? Is this rage bait? And third of all, if that's the case, why the fuck are we allowing people who don't have fully developed brains or frontal lobes to vote, to drive, to own weapons, to do corn, to...
I'm gonna be honest with you, with these OnlyFans models who they have, when they have kids or so, and then their friends or the bully finds out that their mom does OnlyFans and they jerk off to their mom or so for it, they're gonna make fun of that kid. And then that kid is gonna think very depressing thoughts, to the point where they go respawn in a different dimension. I'm just saying, it's going to lead into a very bad place or so.
Join our military and kill people in foreign countries, to own homes, to drink, to have even a social media presence. Like, why? Again, this has got to be rage bait. Additionally, here's some other things she had to say about her OF career.
Right now, my family's being harassed, my neighbors are being harassed, because it's a, you know, Florida's a public record state, so you can find anything. My real name got leaked, my real age got leaked, they found out who I was, and now they're coming after me essentially. And it's a really shitty thing. Like, I just bought this land and I feel like I have to sell it already and move, because people are already
coming
trying
after you.
I just need to know who the hell is coming after her, and I guess Sophie Rain isn't her real name. Oh, well, according to Twitter, they're saying Sophie Rain's real name is Isabella Blair. I think I remember that. And she
has been lying about her age, 20, when she is 23 old. Not sure why she'd lie about her age. Oh, it's because she's trying to get the she's trying to relate to all the young boys and everything like that, you know?
was lying about her age, saying she was 20 when she was actually 23. Yeah, she was, you know, age baiting to gain more subs.
Yeah.
And as you can see here, yeah, that's her real name. Just a regular Florida girl who made it on OF.
Well, these are the consequences. You know, your actions have consequences at the end of the day. You decide to go into the adult industry business, and look what happens. You know, expect the unexpected. That's all I gotta say at the end of the day. So,
strategic marketing. And by the way, for those of you who don't know, these are the guys who manage all these girls and make the real money right here. They have a channel by the name of Owen and Cole, and yeah, they titled their video right here that I saw, "We made the biggest OnlyFans house to prove it's not luck." So they're basically like digital pimps, fully legal, by the way.
Pimps are evolving, but retardedly evolving.
They have their own, you know, agency. They manage these girls, and it's not shocking. Most of these girls are not, respectfully, not bright enough to have a grown multiple social media account with a large enough presence to where they were able to go viral all the time. These two guys,
even for me, when it comes to social media stuff, I don't really handle it too much. Well, at the end of the day, I don't really do too much on the social media aspect of things, because I'm just not a social media person. I just like to come online and entertain people, and that's kind of like basically it. So, you know, but I don't have anyone, you know, taking care of it or so. Most of the times it's dead half the entire time my social media is, because, well, number one, it's just too tiring for me. So, you know, I gave up after a while or so trying to keep up and everything like that. So it's just like, or else I'm gonna burn myself out completely, you know.
as far as I know, they were former content creators themselves, and they weren't blowing up, so they decided to take their talents and their knowledge to a different field, industry, and started to manage a lot of these girls and sign them to their own agency, marketing on their behalf, and yeah, blew them up, got a percentage, and now they're rich as fuck. But these are the brainiacs, these are the mega minds behind the entire Bop House image. That said, though, guys, regardless of how you feel about Sophie Rain or Piper Raquel or Camila Arujo or whatever other person is associated with the Bop House, please don't harass them. Don't stalk them. That's illegal and very weird.
People, I have this one person right now specifically, just like saying the most outrageous stuff to me, and like, I'm gonna come find you, like I'm coming to your house, sends my house address, like I'm here right now, like I'm at your front door, and it scares the shit out of me because like,
Yeah.
are you actually or are you not? And I mean, I haven't had anyone try to come up, but I've been swatted this past week. I have had like 4 police officers come to my house on 4 separate occasions because of this one person. And like, that's why I keep all of my stuff private.
Well, I just gotta say, that's the risk you take when you enter this field full of weirdos and depraved degenerates who are obsessed with this type of content.
You should have just became a VTuber. Would have saved you a little bit better. I forgot, you're not an enemy person, so.
Of course, you're gonna get parasocial, stalker, obsessed individuals who will go to great lengths to either scare you or potentially try and be with you, profess their love for you. I will say though that Sophie Rain is incredibly delusional and out of touch when it comes to thinking that she was broke making 20K a month. Very true. Someone said, same Sophie Rain, by the way, and she wonders why they are after her, with this video attached below. So where do we think all
I wonder why. I truly wonder why at the end of the day. I don't see the enjoyment of flexing money towards people. I can never see myself doing this. This is just too weird in my personal opinion. I don't know. This is just a weird mentality to just start flexing your money to like other people in general. I don't know, dude. It's just weird. I don't like it personally. It's just a weird
you think
thing.
All that money came from? All the married gooners out there who contributed to her piggy bank. One of which was that ex-astronomer CEO who got caught at a Coldplay concert cheating on his wife. He allegedly contributed over $250,000 to OnlyFans girls, including
Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. 250K? Flexing is risky. People have gotten good at finding your location from pictures. Yeah, that's the problem too as well, especially that one guy or so where you can find people from the reflection of your eyes. I wonder if 20K a month doesn't seem so bad now, since it doesn't come with stalker attachments. It does come with stalker attachments, to be honest. That's crazy.
Including Sophie Rain, but not just her. So yeah, you even have billionaires out here just spending frivolously on these chicks, allegedly, of course, funding their lifestyles and their inability to actually make money in a non-showing my ass for the entire world to see type of way. I mean, I get it. I understand the hustle. I can't really knock it, but it's just like, damn, girl, do you have any other talents outside of that particular thing? That's...
No. I can answer that for you. No. N-O, no. Hell to the no.
Said, guys, this is the world we now live in, man. Cat's out the bag, genie's out the bottle. It is what it is. I'm just here watching everything collapse in real time. I have more talent on a documenting it on my channel for the entertainment of you guys. So thoughts and opinions down below. What do you think about this? And yeah, feel free to send any other links, stories, or videos you want to read.
It's crazy. Imagine just barely living 20K a month and say that you were struggling to live on 20K a month. Just let that sink into your mind for a hot second, to be honest. 20K a month. Just be like, oh, I was barely living by with 20K a month. I wonder why, to be honest. Honestly, it's crazy though. Generate AI video of co-flexing on the broke boys? What are you talking about? Anyways, that's the end of the video. You guys can comment, like, subscribe, do all that fancy jazzy stuff. For those who don't know Sophie Rain, now you do at the end of the day, so there it is. Damn, OF is crazy. Remember to get Ko's account to 1 million to unlock Ko's OF. Shut your bitch ass up. There is no goddamn fucking OF. I'll make your mom do the OF while she's sucking my dick every single night. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna plap, plap, plap her. Anyways, that's the end of the video. And honestly, wild shenanigans. And